do over here? This guy.
You never know who's on the live line for the DStonePony Show.
We got somebody on here on the line right now. It's the DStonePony Show. Hi, who's this?
This is Big Buster, baby. How you doing? Oh, precious Lord, oh, guide my hand. Ooh, yeah. Because I love you, baby. I told you the first week you gonna be my man song.
Okay, well, we're not gonna talk about that right now. But we are talking about
the DStonePony Show live on Chicagoland Sports Radio every Saturday, 4 to 5.
Buckingham Fountain is his favorite place to bathe.
Rubber ducky, you're the one.
The DStonePony Show from Chicago.
Oh yeah, welcome back to the DStonePony Show. I'm the Stone Pony, Devontae Stone. You can follow me right now on Twitter and Instagram at DStonePony. Also hit up my timeline on my Facebook page. How you doing out there, little mama with the coat on and the hat? I know she can't wait. She's like, damn, it's spring here and I'm still got my big ass coat on. Ain't that crazy? I know. It's Chicago, baby. Chicago. At least you don't got snow. You know what I'm talking about? All right. Check us out. The DStonePony Show. Every Saturday, 4 to 5 p.m. This is what we do. A lot going on in the sports world. My girl Brittany is sitting right here. We're talking March Madness. A lot of upsets, though, this weekend. I know, especially when those two number 14 seeds actually came through strong and just shocked. They shocked the world. They shocked the world. A lot of shock still going on. I'm just going to tell you this. In my Final Four, I got the Bulls. The Bulls are actually, I know, right? No, I'm just kidding.
You wrote in the Bulls?
I know, right. No, I got the Bulls. Actually, I have Kentucky. I see Kentucky and Michigan State.
Have you been perfect? Because
I have not.
Okay, because ESPN just said that out of their more than 11.57 million brackets entered for their contest, only one had a perfect 32-0 record.
You got to be kidding me.
Yeah. No, I'm not kidding you.
And who is this person? Did they say?
They didn't say who, but that person is good mind.
Yeah, a very good mind. Because I also know, too, that the president, our very own Barack Obama, number 44, has actually did brackets in the past, and he's actually come close. I think one time, I don't know if didn't he have like a perfect bracket or almost something near a perfect where he almost kind of got it or something like that?
Like almost, but he's always messing up towards the end.
He's always the president. He's always messing up toward the end. So March Madness, what's going on right now? Help us and take us through that real quickly, Britt.
Well, right now, they just played a game. UCLA just got past UAB, who actually, on Thursday, actually shockingly beat Iowa State. They were number 3, and UAB was 14. But UCLA got past them 92-75, so that was a easy win. That was
an easy win for UCLA, but for Iowa, you've got to be kidding me. You know.
Yeah, no.
Sometimes that's where it rolls, especially during March Madness when you get everybody competing at such a high level.
Yeah.
And then you get some of these no-name teams or teams that nobody's ever talked about, or that don't really get, or they may be in a small market or a bad market, or that's just really not on the lips of anyone. And then all of a sudden, it's always, we call it that Cinderella team that always comes out of nowhere to really to national prominence, where everybody is talking about that particular team. So you never know right now. But
right.
So Iowa is out of it.
Iowa's out. UAB just got out because of UCLA. And right now, Kentucky and Cincinnati are still playing.
So Kentucky, and I like Kentucky. I've always thought that Kentucky has a great team. They've proven that year after year after year. But the question is, especially for a lot of Kentucky fans, will they be able to do it and go all the way? Because a lot of people are predicting them to actually win the championship.
Yeah, I've seen a lot of. I don't do brackets because I don't gamble.
Oh wow! So you don't even do it, but you don't, because I know that you've been entertained, especially where you work in different places, and people are always trying to get you to do the brackets. And I think it's kind of funny because the place where I'm actually having therapy right now, the young lady, because as you know, everybody, if you don't know, Pony is out of the sling. There's no sling. I have no sling here. I don't know if y'all see, there's no sling, but the young lady where I go and get my therapy 3 times a week, she is a Wisconsin Badger fan. I'm talking about, she's like red. Every time I look around, I come in and, for my little appointment, she's talking about it, and I'm like, I'm so sick. And I love red. That's one of my favorite colors. But damn, I don't like Wisconsin like that. And you keep talking about Wisconsin. But she actually feels like Wisconsin can go all the way. Have you seen them play? Or what do you think about this team?
I've seen them a little bit. I think they're a pretty good team. team, but I don't know. Kentucky has been pretty dominant.
They have been.
So I feel like they're going to go all the way, or maybe Duke, but...
So maybe Duke, maybe Duke. So who's in your Final Four, Britt?
I didn't do a bracket.
But still, if you had to go ahead and pick.
A Final Four?
Yeah.
I would say Kentucky.
Okay.
I can say Kentucky, Duke, Wisconsin. I want to pick a surprise one. Maybe Louisville will step it up. Maybe they won't be almost beaten by UC. They got almost beaten by UC Irvine, 57-55. Maybe they'll be like, wow, we need to step it up. That team is not good.
It's not good.
Maybe they'll be the surprise. Maybe they'll be the Cinderella story. But I know a lot of people, since March Madness, people have been calling off work. As soon as it happens, everybody's like, I'm sick. Well, a lot of people maybe because of the weather, how it's been changing. But a lot of people at home, in these bars trying to figure out their brackets. Are they going to go down? Are they any closer? But it's really madness, isn't it? It is, because they even said on the news that jobs lose close to like $30 million a year every time March Madness comes, because people are calling off and all this types of madness. All this types of madness.
It's all this type of madness, including the madness that we are experiencing with this weather, and it's a kind of a chilly day after the first day of spring. So let's move into another gear real quickly. Let's talk Chicago Bulls. The other night, I believe it was last night, the Bulls actually beat the Toronto Raptors. Which is very good.
Yeah.
So let's talk seeding. I would never think at this time of the season that if you would have told me that Atlanta would have the number one record in the East, I would say, get out of here. What are you talking about? What was you talking all this ATL madness? Really?
Yeah.
But Atlanta is number one. The Hawks are number one, and they actually have a good team. That's what's so crazy. They have a great team, and they play really good basketball.
They do.
So what's the seeding look like?
The seeding right now is Atlanta is number one. They're up I believe 13 games. And number two is Cleveland. They just got their playoff berth last night. They clinched it.
So Cleveland clinched.
Yep, the first time since, shockingly, LeBron left.
Let me just say something. LeBron James, people, you say all this about LeBron, but he is the king.
He is.
LeBron is definitely the king, and he's just showing you that he can leave South Beach and take his talents elsewhere, which he did. He went back to Cleveland.
And now they got a playoff berth.
And they look great as a team,
Yeah.
But here's the thing. What's going to happen, I'm always one of these kind of guys because I'm big in the NBA. I love the NBA. What you do in the regular season is not going to make a damn bit of difference when it comes time for playoffs, because you can be number one seeded, but during the playoffs, if it's a whole different season, it's a different ball game. That's when most of your all-stars and super all-stars, they step their game up to a different intensity, and the intensity level is totally different than the regular season. Speaking of which, the San Antonio Spurs, even though they may have the record that they have in the West, think about this. They are the defending champs, and it's a Greg Popovich team, and they are not looking at the regular season.
Right.
So, if anybody thinks that the San Antonio Spurs are looking at the regular season, they are mistakenly wrong, and they're blind, because they are looking at the playoffs, and they can actually enter. As an eighth seed and still do damage to anybody, because remember, it's a 7-game series in the NBA playoffs, so it's totally different. Now, speaking of LeBron, I wanted to mention this because we were talking about how king he is. He's not only king on the court, but he's king of Nike, a whopping $340 million worth of signature shoes sold.
Wow.
LeBron James. And I never would think that we'll be talking about a LeBron James shoe, but yes, we're talking about LeBron James. He remains the biggest endorsement star to this date, and this is really staggering. Last year, $44 million off the court in making money.
Wow.
Okay? That's just off the court. So King James is really king. Now, right behind him, he has some good company. Okay. Kevin Durant is right behind LeBron with $195 million for Nike. Also, Kobe Bryant. You remember him? You remember Kobe from the Lakers? You remember?
Yeah.
Does everybody remember Kobe? I know Brandon, you're a Kobe lover, ain't you? No, yeah, but Kobe, who's Kobe, right? Dome, who's Kobe? Kobe Bryant still, he made $105 million for Nike. And Derrick Rose, now, of course, he's not with the Nike group. He's with Adidas. They suck. I can't stand Adidas, to be honest with you. And I never liked the D Rose shoe. I think the D Rose shoe is the worst shoe they've ever made. D Rose actually made, and then with the money, He's only brought in $32 million worth of shoes for Adidas.
That's what happens when you're not playing.
Last but not least, we lose a big star to the NBA. Steve Nash is retiring.
Yes, he is. He's retiring after 19 years in the game. He's third all-time in assists, which is 10,335. So he's behind John Stockton and Jason Kidd. And he's 15%. He's 15 on all-time three-pointers made list, 1,685. He shot 49% from the field and 90.4 on free throws.
Yeah, Steve Nash.
Two-time MVP, back-to-back, 2005, 2006.
He will be missed.
Yep.
Steve Nash gone from the NBA.
He didn't die.
No, but it sounds like it, doesn't it? This is an obituary of Steve Nash. That's good, Dome. It's the D-Stone Pony Show, 312-564-7375. Coming up, we're going to talk entertainment with Reese. Got some juicy stuff going on with Chicago's own Kanye West. That's right after this. Right here, over here, the D-Stone Pony Show.
He's an original blues brother.
We're on a mission from God.
It's the DStone Pony Show with Devontae Stone.
Oh, yeah. We're back. The D-Stone Pony Show. Hey, guys, don't forget to check out our website, the DStonePonyShow.com, and check out our podcast from week to week for your enjoyment. And then you can also check out our webisodes. That's right, the D-Stone Pony Show webisodes on YouTube as well. That's right. That's right. I don't know why I'm talking like this here. I don't know how this happened, but I'm talking like this. Where did this come from? Who is this guy? Why? Why is he doing it? I don't know. But anyway, we're talking entertainment right now. Reese is here with the entertainment update from Chicago. Something from Kanye. Something good that's happening to Kanye. Let's talk about it here. Kanye West is receiving something from Chicago, from the Art Institute, and I couldn't believe it.
Yeah, he's receiving his honorary doctorate's degree for nothing.
That's what I was trying to know, right? Like, how does this happen? Like,
well, recently last week, Kanye West just mentioned to a French media outlet that he was getting his honorary doctorate's degree from the School of the Art Institute of Chicago.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, see, you couldn't even. I understand. You could get actually tongue-tied trying to think that how does anybody give Kanye West a doctorate degree?
But understand, Stone, the only reason why he's getting the degree is because he mentioned the school in one interview.
You got to be kidding me.
I am not kidding you. Her name is Lisa Wainwright, and she noticed she's the dean of faculty and the vice president of the academic administration at SAIC. Mm-hmm. And she noticed an article that Kanye West said that he actually should have went to the Illinois Art Institute, you know?
Isn't that crazy? So, yeah. But I do know this about Kanye, that growing up, he was always an artistic kind of kid. Yeah. I'm going to give him that. I remember years ago when I first met Kanye, I think he was like 14, 15 years old. It was at one of the music seminars that we had in the city. And he was actually on the panel of one of those discussions. And not to take away from the guy, he's just, you know how you got some guys who, people in school who are never really like interested or maybe like in tune with what's going on with the curriculum or the assignment, but because they're artists in their own right and they're in their artistic type of behavior.
Totally.
So I can actually
and weird.
Yeah.
And you want to hit him?
You're right. That you'd be like, man, this guy over here, Kanye West. So now the Art Institute of Chicago, and we're talking about those where they have those two famous lions, are going to give Kanye West a doctorate degree, and this is something that I'm sure that he would add to his trophy case.
And this will actually be his first time being honored. Yeah. His first honorary doctorate's degree.
Well, let's hope it's his last time. Okay, that nobody else actually gives this man another damn degree. And because I mean, damn, how many? What all do you want, Kanye?
This has been the most prestigious person that they have ever given an honorary doctorate's degree to.
Yeah, somebody needs to find out what they're drinking and if they're drinking
so you know what it is, though. Yeah,
it's
a gimmick.
It could. You never know. It could be a gimmick. So let's move on and let's talk about Empire. The finale this week. Everybody was like, "Oh my God, it was a 2-hour." People still talking about it today. I still have not seen it. Don't tell me. I got Netflix, not Netflix, but Xfinity at home, and I can Hulu. Actually. Yeah, you got that. So I'm gonna actually watch it. But what happened? Something surprisingly with the soundtrack.
Can you say 17.6 million viewers for the season finale?
So that's a lot of viewers.
That is a lot of viewers.
A lot of viewers for Fox.
And notice. It's growing.
Yeah,
the show is growing so much that the album soundtrack beat out Madonna for the number one spot on the 200 Billboard chart.
Now that's what I thought was big. How are you going to beat out the legendary Madonna? I thought,
Hey, the show is so addicting that if you watch it, Stone, I can guarantee you, if you watch the show, maybe just watch 2 episodes.